long break. Hi and welcome to yet another Three Legs, Four Wheels F1 podcast comeback. It's Paul here with
Sean,
Chris, and Kieran.
Right, that's a serious bit done. We're going to talk absolute bobbins now. Hey, we're back.
yay!
Yeah, sorry for the 3-month break. I've not been too well, but I'm now not well, so that means I'm well.
This is good.
If only there was a way to say it. I'm okay.
Just in time for the end of the summer break, the Dutch Grand Prix, and my health is better than Isaac Hadjar. How's that for a segue? Oh, damn it, we could have replaced me with Yuki Tsunoda over the summer.
I'd have done that, to be fair. I'd have had Yuki on this podcast.
I think he'd have been good value.
Yeah, better than,
So Yuki,
definitely better than me.
How was your summer? Oh, you know,
It would have just been 2 hours of non-stop Jacques Villeneuve.
yeah.
Don't play it, baby.
He complained about Traffic Paradise, didn't he? And Jack's album is Stranger in Paradise.
Private Paradise.
Private Paradise. No, some kind of
Private
paradise. Same thing.
Stranger in Paradise, I think, was Frank Sinatra.
It might have been. Yeah, they're not the same. They are not the same.
by quite a number of levels. You seen Frank Sinatra try and drive a 1999 BAR?
Was he not
that
dead
way
by
round,
then?
the other way round. Let's see what you
3 months away, we remember how to do this. Yay! So, yeah, Dutch Grand Prix this weekend, and Isaac Hadjar has done his wrist in boxing, apparently.
Yeah, this is clumsy. It's not great.
In inverted commas, I'm going to put boxing.
Do we think he was just actually punching something?
Boxing what? Like, is
Helena?
Because we've seen he does take it out onto the steering wheel when he when he has a crash. So yeah,
we've seen him punch his car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Treats his steering wheel like
Yeah.
Toto treats a table.
Yeah, Toto. It's all these bad role models in Formula One, isn't it? Toto Wolff, fist through a table. Yeah.
George
in a
Russell
million
belting
pieces.
the hell out of the halo. It's like, mate, that is titanium. That is considerably stronger than your hands.
Has anyone seen the sort of repeat meme? I don't know what you call it. The GIF, the very short GIF of that this week.
Yeah, when
Yes.
George just
Continuously battering the halo.
yeah.
Do you know what? Somebody needs to extend that and put sandstone behind it, because it'll be better than Toto table battering version.
Yeah. So, firstly, respect to you, Sean, because when it got announced this morning, you straight away said, has he punched something in a strop?
yes,
Yes.
that's what happened.
Intentionally or not.
I
that
did
is
not
still
have
the
inside
answer.
information.
What I am actually confused about is how Red Bull have decided to go about this. So Hadjar is out for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What they've decided to do is bring Liam Lawson back to Red Bull for one race only, which it was the Dutch Grand Prix a couple of years ago, wasn't it, where Ricciardo knackered
Yes.
his wrist in crashing at turn 3. Was it in practice?
I think it was. Yeah.
It was in FP1, so Lawson did the rest of the weekend.
That's right, yeah. So bizarrely, he now gets to do another substitute appearance at the Dutch Grand Prix because of a broken wrist. So, yeah, it is mad. But I think it surprised me because at first I actually said in our chat thread, no, this seems all sorts of wrong. But I was applying Christian Horner's old methods at Red Bull to
Oh,
the
God,
modern Red
right.
Bull.
I do not want to see the photos.
No, nothing like that. It was
But not of the
look,
injury
yeah.
itself, of the resolution.
Because like the Red Bull of old would have promoted probably like Solov straight into the Red Bull, and then like told everybody else to get lost. Like, you're all fired. Solov in the Red Bull. We'll pick up some children on the way home and put them in the car for next week.
This sounds like the plot of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Almost, yeah. The child catcher.
So realistically, they had three choices, didn't they? Which was to go into the Red Bull, I mean, the main Red Bull car, which was Tsunoda, Lindblad, or Lawson, because Soloff doesn't have the super license points yet.
Correct.
No.
He needs 40 and he's got 28 or something, I think.
Okay.
So Solov isn't an option. I guess Ayumu Iwasa's probably another option, but why would you do that? What you probably wouldn't take out of the current pool. So they could have put Tsunoda in because he was the last Red Bull driver that wasn't Hadjar, but he hasn't driven these new spec battery reliant super clippy cars.
And that's
So
a good
probably
reason
best
to
not.
not put him in the big team straight away. So that makes sense.
Totally. Then it's between Lindblad and Lawson, and I agree that I think in ye olden days, Lindblad would be in that seat right now, and it would be half to check out how Lindblad is in the main Red Bull alongside Max, and probably half as a bit of sending a bit of a message to Liam Lawson to say, "Oh yeah, no, you're done with us. The new kid is going in."
Yeah. So we already know what Lawson's like in a Red Bull. We don't know what
Terrible.
Lindblad is like. That's why I think it would be worth putting Lindblad in instead of Lawson. Personally,
I think for Lawson's mental well-being, it's sensible to put Lawson in because he knows a bit about the Red Bull structure.
I'm just
Okay,
having
Saying
a,
that Lindblad doesn't.
I'm
so
having
Tenor says that not Hadjar because he's not racing. Tenor says that
I'll take it. Jane, free tenor. We're
Lindblad,
going to McDonald's.
Lindblad and Tsunoda finish ahead of Lawson.
I reckon that I reckon Lindblad will. I don't know about Tsunoda because Tsunoda's never driven this style of car. At least,
Imagine this is his calling, and he's like third.
yeah. Like Hulkenberg when he subbed for Stroll the other year and he went straight into third in qualifying.
The other thing with Lindblad is he has never driven at Zandvoort before, looking at his racing record. So putting him in a new car on a new track would have probably been quite a lot.
He's done quite. He's had that quite a lot this year, though, hasn't he? Like new tracks that he's never driven at, and been
He has, but at
pretty
least
good.
he's in a car he had some preseason testing in and has
I guess
had
so.
time in throughout
Yeah.
the season. This would be a completely new car on a race weekend.
Yeah, they're essentially giving him the Max Verstappen team car to see how you drive that. I kind of understand it, but I don't understand putting Liam Lawson in that seat because we already know what he's like in Red Bull alongside Max Verstappen. So I would be very surprised if there is a marked improvement in Liam Lawson.
I don't know if there will be any sort of improvement. He just sort of has to sit in Hadjar's seat and maybe scrape a point. He doesn't have to do a huge amount, does he?
I mean, one of the
They're not looking for much from him, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
one of the things I read justifying Lawson's position is he is the fastest driver outside the big four teams.
I mean, yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, ninth in the championship gives you the right to take over the car of the person that's seventh.
Yeah, and he's 20 points ahead of Arvid Lindblad. Whether that's through luck or actual skill, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, Lindblad had a very good race in Australia, but then it sort of chilled for a few races, didn't it? He was third at the end of the first lap in Australia. It seems mad.
Yeah, it seems like so long ago, but it was only about 4 podcasts.
As many as that.
We
yeah.
will get more regular. I promise. I'll start eating buffalo cauliflower again. That makes you regular. Now, I think personally, I can see what Red Bull are doing, and the way that Laurent Meintjes is doing it is just to prove that it's the new Red Bull. We don't make the mistakes of the past. Mistakes like putting Liam Lawson in a Red Bull. Oh, hang on.
Nick de Vries in a
Car.
Toro Rosso.
Nick de Vries.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Did I read he's been sacked from Formula E today?
Has he? Oh, I missed that.
I think I read that.
Yeah, we started watching the indoor Formula E race on Sunday and got bored very quickly. Apparently, that was the last one that they are holding in the Excel Centre. Which,
Yeah, it's off to Brands Hatch, isn't it?
yeah, which has got like grandstands and places you can actually see the action from, rather than sitting in a hastily constructed tiered seating area in a warehouse. And the cameras judging the pit stops to see if they're illegal don't get their view obscured by a fucking staircase.
I had a friend of mine who
Bless
went
you.
to it.
Sorry about that. Oh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
A friend of mine went to it, and him and his wife met Abby Pullin, friend of the pod.
Of course,
friend
yes.
of the podcast. But yeah, I can see why Red Bull are doing it in this all new way. I mean, they didn't stand much chance of getting a double podium anyway. I don't think.
No.
I think Max is going to do well, but that's just because your home support always gives you that extra tenth or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good at Zandvoort, isn't he?
Yeah, it's one of those circuits that's been designed for him. And yeah, I mean the whole Red Bull and RB V-Carb Racing Bulls, whatever the second team's called this week. The whole situation with the whole operation, it just seems like they're flying a holding pattern this year, because apparently the car's not very good. Max may have mentioned it once or twice. I don't know if anybody heard it. It's been very subtle digs that the car's not great.
It's consistent problems, though, isn't it? He's not saying a different problem every week, or this isn't very good. I'm uncomfortable in my seat, or could I box? And it's always these fucking shifts, man. Honestly, this is embarrassing. He hates the downshifts. There's something. Was this Silverstone where he had the spin right near the end of the race?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That apparently was to do with his wing.
Yeah, they've done. I think they're on the third different rear wing design, or third different rear wing active aero design of the year.
It was a combination of wing and a downshift, just spun the car around.
And I mean,
It shouldn't happen.
I think with the flip wing, I'm not going to call it the Macarena wing, because that's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Because there is no way that is a Macarena wing, because it hasn't got two old Spanish men on it singing. But yeah, the 180-degree flip wing, that wasn't closing in time. It was closing at the right speed. It was just closing late, and it wasn't actually getting the signal from the brakes to actually shut, and that was what was causing problems going into the corners, because he was having to brake harder, because all of a sudden all the drag had gone. Or the drag hadn't gone. And it just threw the balance of the car out. And the Red Bull has been described in no uncertain terms as an occasional shitbox, I think, to put it mildly.
That's fair.
I mean, looking back at Lawson's first in that car was atrocious. It was one of the worst cars on the grid that Max was dragging to P5 in qualifying every so often, the first sort of 6-7 rounds of 2025. And then they went from that to nearly winning the championship, being 2 points away with Max at the end of the season.
Yep.
This year, obviously, everyone else has stepped up their game. You got as far down as even Ferrari stepping up their game and winning 2 races so far this season. Max has won nothing, as have Red Bull, a couple of podiums. So they've been out-developed this year. Clearly, the wing is a major issue, given all the issues that he had in, what was it, the last few laps of Britain, qualifying in Austria. So they did have this problem with this wing, but I think it goes deeper than that, and it might still be issues that they never resolved from when Lawson was first in this car for... Did he do 2 races in 2025?
It was
or
precisely
3?
2.
2 races, yeah. Yeah, there might still be quite a lot of hangover from that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about the bing there that came through. Somebody just sent me a message on Steam.
Oh, is that what that noise
Yes.
was? Good lord.
I've never heard that before because
No.
nobody's ever sent me a message on Steam before.
Oh, I just checked the fax machine.
And it means fire up the dot matrix printer so I can read the message.
Oh, actually, I'm going to have to go quickly. I've just had a message on Bebo.
Off you go, Kieran, back to 2007.
Yeah, that's thrown me completely out. I can't remember what we were.
RedBull, bit shit.
Red Bull, bit shit. RB. Oh, I'd love to see Yuki do well in it.
Oh, yes, that'd be fun.
Well, clearly the best team of the rest of the pack, aren't they? They're fifth in the championship.
Yeah.
Alpine
Yeah.
stepped up their game. And, well, we'll come to Aston Martin later, I imagine.
I was going to say we've got a few things to say about Aston Martin.
It's really a development race, isn't it, for that
Yeah.
fifth place in the Constructors' Championship? We think the top four are probably going to be finishing where they are at the moment because... well, I don't know about Red Bull's development. Actually, I don't know if they're planning to bring any more. McLaren said they've got like one more big upgrade to bring. Toto Wolff weirdly said that Ferrari are continuing to bring upgrades to the end of the season. Although I haven't seen Ferrari say anything about that.
They're bringing upgrades this weekend.
Yeah, and upgrades this weekend. And then am I right in thinking Ferrari have got their final engine upgrade at Monza?
That's their normal.
Potentially,
That's
yeah.
their
It
normal
would make
course of
sense,
action.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that should put Ferrari on parity with Mercedes in terms of engine power, but we'll see.
But
we hear all these things, don't we, before upgrades and things like it's going to put them on parity with the team at the front of the grid, and then it's just like, oh, congratulations, Williams qualified 11th. So
Yeah, I mean, just like the Aston Martin upgrades, we're going to put them on parity with Cadillac, and instead they're only 4/10 behind instead of 2 seconds.
But Alonso's going to get a podium this weekend because last time a Red Bull driver broke their wrist and Liam Lawson came in and replaced him at Zandvoort. Alonso got a podium.
And as I said to someone that sent me that exact meme this afternoon, you could get one finisher in the Grand Prix and it'd still be an Aston Martin in second.
It was an Aston Martin in second last time it happened. That's fine.
We've decided not. We've decided not to award first because you don't deserve it.
Do we move on to Aston Martin?
Very slowly.
Yes. Hey, credit to them. What was the last race? Was it Hungary, last one?
Yeah.
They were good. They were better.
Weren't as far off the pace as they had been before, and that was all car upgrades. Apparently, Zandvoort is the new Honda engine spec. Now,
Okay.
Now that the what is it, to quote Adrian Newey, the engine engineers aren't going off to make solar panels or some other woke
Oh,
crap.
yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Old man yells at cloud. Yeah, apparently we'll get to see the new Honda engine, and we'll probably get to see the underside of the new Honda engine as well when Stroll's car gets craned off the track.
So I think it was Andrew Benson at BBC predicting this is going to be worth around a second to a second and a half a lap, which would stick them well up there, depending on the
that
track.
would be good.
Yeah.
You know, a second and a half at Spa is not much, but a second and a half at, Zandvoort, which is only 75 seconds to begin with, that's a very good saving.
Yeah. Just one thing though, Aston Martin's sort of big promo pic for today that they released, sort of pictures of Fernando and Lance looking incredibly intense. With
It looked like a horror movie.
weird.
with
Yeah, like Lance Stroll is looking like he's just about to turn into Teen Wolf.
and they put turn 3 in the background where both drivers have binned it heavily in the last couple of years.
Yeah, and Alonso looks like a Mercedes driver because he's dressed in black.
It's probably quite difficult, though, to find a bit of a track where Stroll hasn't binned it.
Not easy, is it?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it might have to be something on the IndyCar calendar.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, the new Washington DC circuit. There we go. He's never binned it there because nobody's raced it yet.
That one with the hairpin they had at the weekend.
Oh,
Oh God,
God.
the IndyCar race.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
it was
I like-
entertaining.
I like a sharp hairpin, but I mean that was
Taking the piss.
it was literally 180 degree. I mean,
I think it might have been slightly more than 180 at one point.
Yeah, it sort of goes to about 195 and then comes back a bit, doesn't it? Which for a hairpin about the size of someone's arm is, quite an impressive feat.
And for,
I mean,
a,
if you
and for a
bend
car
your
that,
elbow back on itself, it was tighter than that even. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
and for a car that's got a turning angle of about 100 degrees, that made it even more entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've no idea what
God, it was funny.
no idea what IndyCar were thinking signing that off. But I mean, just to slide into IndyCar for a minute, IndyCar, the organisation, a part of Penske LLC, spent all weekend slagging off the promoters for everything that was slightly not brilliant with it and distancing themselves from it as much as possible. It's like, we're only sanctioning this. It's the promoters that forgot to put the tyre barriers up, or only made one grandstand, or made a track that's completely undrivable, or forgot to station the safety crews somewhere. Wasn't anything to do with us. Way to wash your hands of it.
he says sliding into IndyCar for a second. Then it was like, what is this, Roman Grosjean?
Hey, he got a podium.
Well, he should have won.
He should have won,
yeah.
but he got Ericsson.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the last
Baku
20 laps yet.
2018 all over again.
No, not seen the last 20 laps yet because we had a league race and I've not had a chance to watch it.
The credit to Will Buxton, his commentary on Louis, is it Lewis or Louis Foster?
Louis
Louis.
Foster.
Louis Foster.
I work with a Lewis Foster who has the same birthday as Louis Foster.
Oh, that is weird.
It's a source of great confusion.
But not as good a moustache.
No, Lewis does not have a moustache, unlike Louis.
Is Lewis the one with a very deep voice for
Yes.
such a young man?
Yes.
Louis Foster's retirement, where he overtook Ericsson and went straight into the wall. Credit to Will Buxton's commentary there. It comes out of nowhere. He's screaming, going, "That's amazing! Oh, he's in the wall!" Oh no!
You just
I don't
full
know
well
if
he's
this
just
is gonna affect-
He's doing the wide-eyed stare at his co-commentator when he says that. Like,
we're just
"Oh,
having a
yeah."
brief technical issue because Bruno has sat on some of the equipment.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. We've resolved the issue.
Oh, good. Okay.
You got the Tony Hart music there, Kieran.
It was on my front page.
Right, going back to Aston Martin. So we've seen the upgrade on the car. We'll see the upgrade on the engine. When are we going to see an upgrade on the driver?
Well,
It
Yeah.
keeps getting rumoured.
if you believe the F1 game, then Lance Stroll is being replaced by 2026 world champion in a Williams, Kieran Thompson. Sorry, I was going to cover this off later, but I want to cover off now. I want to cover how great I am. I'm not great. I had to use the brake assist, but I won the championship. Aston Martin offered me a contract alongside Alonso. I thought, oh, I've got to go. I've got to get rid of Stroll. They put Stroll back to Williams. I replaced Alex Albon in the first place, who has gone to Ferrari. Somehow Alex Albon has walked into Ferrari, replacing Lewis, who has gone to Audi. What? What is that silly season?
That's a very silly season. Who did Lewis replace at Audi?
Hulkenberg, he retired.
Hulkenberg, who is no longer
Got
driving.
you. Sorry,
I
yes.
saw the screen grab.
Got you.
But in the real world, there's been rumours about.
It's whispers, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's doesn't seem to have sort of
coalesced.
got too far. But yeah, there's the odd muttering every now and then that he might step away because he doesn't like the car. Don't think the car's a big fan of him.
Well, you stick something in a wall every week, it's not going to like you.
No.
Yeah. What are the options, though? It doesn't seem like there's a huge sort of tranche of options.
I think Drugovich is still about.
Christ.
They've
Is he still
Is it
He's
Zach
still,
Crawford? Is that one of
I
theirs?
think Zach Crawford's the actual reserve driver now.
Jack Crawford.
Jack Crawford.
Jack Crawford.
Yeah, it's easily done. Yeah, so Jack Crawford. Is Stoffel still around?
No, I think he
I
left.
think
He's
in,
gone.
I think he's in WEC quite a bit.
I
these
think,
days.
did they only have
Formula
him
E?
because he came with the Mercedes engine,
I
though?
think so. Yes.
And this is what I was saying last year. Don't let Sonoda. Don't let Sonoda go to waste because he had a poor Red Bull season.
I mean,
He was great at V-Carb. Stick him in an Aston Martin.
they've always got
Honda back in.
always got the option of trying to get Fornaroli from McLaren because he is just sat there doing nothing and he's not going to get an F1 drive with McLaren for the full
Or an
for the
IndyCar
foreseeable.
drive now, because they've
So-
signed everyone there. That
Yeah.
was the other rumour, was that he was being talked about as replacing Nolan Siegel in IndyCar, but they've signed everyone else.
And Sonoda may be going to Mayer Shank.
Yes.
Oh, replacing Rosenqvist, who's
Yes.
gone to McLaren?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's he replacing at McLaren?
He is probably replacing Siegel, and then Scott Dixon is replacing your Danish lad. What's his name? Former Renault Junior.
Rasmussen.
No.
This is
Oh,
how
fucking
memorable
hell.
he's been.
The other one. Lungard.
Oh,
He's,
yeah.
I
yes.
say he's won 2 races this year. been
Mixed up by
fired.
Christians. Yeah, so the talk, I can't remember who, I think it might have been motorsport.com reporting earlier today that Haas are going to be hosting auditions at Zandvoort on Monday for Ocon's seat.
Auditions.
And it will be Fornaroli, Camera or Camara. They seem to have changed the pronunciation of his name halfway through the season to Camera.
Unbelievable.
And Hirakawa. Those are the 3 that they're auditioning at Zandvoort. Over at Jerez on the same day, they're auditioning Jack Doohan, who is their test driver anyway.
I feel like there's a reason he's been sent somewhere else.
And not Suzuka.
Yeah.
Are the barriers further away? Now, this is the DRS button. Right, and I press that going into the corner. No. Out of the corner.
I mean, I look back on the show for God knows how long, and I have defended Ocon to the hilt. Just like my attitude towards cyclists, now I've passed my driving test, I recant my earlier statements.
It might be time now for Ocon.
Yeah.
It might be time.
I think
This is his 11th season, isn't it, in Formula One? His 10th full season in Formula One.
Yeah,
He's been
done.
perfectly decent driver, but perfectly decent when you've only got 3 points and your teammate is got like 18, and he's supposed to be still learning Formula One in only a second season. You do sort of have to think, wait, have I wasted my opportunities here? He's gonna do some difficult. He's gonna have some difficult nights trying to fall asleep, isn't he? Like he's gonna sit there and think, I was at Mercedes.
Yeah,
And then
he
to think-
could have been where George Russell is, because they were sort of at the same time, weren't they?
Yeah. He's like, I was at Renault and then Alpine. And then I joined Haas. He's got some really difficult. He's not going to fall asleep easily over the next few months, I don't think.
No. I definitely think this is his last season, and I think it's actually a year overdue. Looking at his performance this season,
I think from a Haas perspective, last year he would have been a good measure to measure Behrman against. Someone who's sort of been in F1 for quite a while, has driven a lot of different cars. He's a very known quantity. Even the fact that they're the same kind of height. For Haas, he would have been a very good measure to see what Behrman is doing. But now I think we can quite clearly see Behrman is better.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you Formula One, especially modern Formula One now, sort of in the last 5 or 6 years, you can't afford to keep a driver around for any longer than if they're surplus to requirements, you've got to move quickly to get the next decent driver in before they join another team. Oscar Piastri.
Talking of people who've driven Alpines and they've not driven Alpines, what happened to those rumours about Fernando going back to Alpine for one last blast? Because they were doing.
You remembered it.
They were doing.
You remembered Flavio Briatore was there.
Is he not still managed by
His
Flavio?
manager.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, because there was talk a couple of weeks ago that it was on the verge of a deal being done. It was something like 40 million euros a year, and he was going back for one.
Yes, because Flavio would get a cut of that.
Yeah, one last shot of glory with Alpine.
They have been better this year, actually.
Well, yeah, true. And I mean, to be honest, anything is good compared to
Alonso was.
Alonso was.
He was.
Oh, sorry, I was letting you finish. I thought my internet might have died.
I thought it had as well.
Alonso was the 5th highest paid driver on the grid, apparently. And he today goes down to the 6th highest paid driver on the grid.
Is he no longer the highest paid Spaniard?
He is now the 2nd highest paid Spaniard, that's correct.
And are we allowed to mention the highest paid Spaniard in your house?
What? Well, what, eh? Yeah. Is he back here again? Get out of the house. I mean, I'm upstairs, but I did leave Jane downstairs. I thought,
Yes.
Just for context, listeners, a couple of weeks ago, I went away to the Isle of Wight. Jane didn't come with me. Jane stayed up here. I got back. I turned on the TV on the Sunday evening, and it actually had continue watching, and it was a video of Carlos on YouTube. I was like, I was away for 2 days. He's here straight away.
Sorry, I'm going to have to.
The second I got on the train.
I'm going to have to remove a cat from the TV. Yeah.
Sounds like an opening line to your new song, Paul.
It does. So, yes, Carlos Sainz, multi-year contract. They've not actually said how much. These are usually 2 or 3 plus 1, the multi-year contract. At 30 million euros a year, making him the highest paid Spanish driver on the grid.
But that's an extortionate amount of money or an awful lot of belief. I can't quite make out which one it is, because if you like, Albon's only scored 5 points all season. Sainz has scored 6.
Who was also signed an extension.
Yeah, so Sainz has scored 6. Albon's just broken the record for the most amount of starts by a Williams driver. Beat Nigel Mansell's record for the most amount of starts of a Williams driver.
Don't forget nowadays there are 50% more races in a season than when Mansell was driving for Williams.
Yeah, and also Frank Williams never held on to any driver more than 5 seconds. he was the original meat grinder.
Yeah, you're the world champion. You are the best driver in the world.
Get out.
Get out. Unleash the hands.
And you're sacked.
David Coulthard, getting good, are we? Off to McLaren. Bye. This is a team for the next big thing and the next big thing only. No world champions here.
Yeah. Sorry, Damon. Your time has come. I know you just won the World Championship, but Heinz-Harald Frentzen is here.
Yeah. I mean, they are the only team that I've seen run the number 0 for 2 seasons on the trot.
Yeah, both Damon Hill as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, 93 and 94. Yeah, no world champion in 93. Thanks, Frank Williams. No world champion in 94 because of Alain Prost, who was driving at Williams.
Yeah.
No world champions here. Number 1, not on my car.
So
Claire Williams took that approach a bit too similarly when she took over the team. No future world champions here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lance Stroll.
How is your ambition? Pretty poor.
I could have played tennis.
I was doing Claire Williams.
So
Well,
anyway,
both.
everyone that I've spoken to about this has all said they must know something that we don't about the quality of what Williams have got coming up with next year's car, or they've got some incredible managers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go on then, Flood.
Well, Carlos Honoro, who is Carlos Sainz's cousin, and his manager, like the amount of noises that Sainz was making about wanting to not be in this position because this is not how things should have worked out when he first joined, and he's really going to have to think about things. Now, I know that drivers do a little bit of positing to try and get better contracts and things, because obviously if you make it look like you're going to leave, then the team will panic and maybe chuck in a couple of extra bonus points for something or other. But it really looked like for the whole world that Carlos Sainz was going to leave because, and you could see why, because he went from Ferrari to Williams and he believed in the Williams project. 2026 is coming. Made all the noises. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna leave. And then all of a sudden it's just like Sainz signs a multi-year deal. So Carlos Honora must be some sort of special God-gifted negotiator because. In which case, I highly suggest that any war-torn countries right now get him on board because you will own the opposition country if you have Carlos Honoro on your side. Judging by how these negotiations have gone for Carlos Sainz,
He could be the guy to reunite the Beatles, including the dead ones.
Yeah, there's we call him Salt and Pepper Sainz in this house because he's sort of like
I understand
slightly
why.
greyed, slightly silver Carlos Sainz, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, easily he could get cracking on US and Iran, and that could be called the Sainz of Hormuz before the end of the week.
Yes, I like that. The Sainz
And
of
the
Hormuz.
episode title was there.
Yes.
Oh no, actually not the episode.
No.
We'll get people try listen to the news agents and NPR going, well, this has nothing to do with Iran.
And the other big move that we had in the last week or so as well is Graham Loudon.
Yeah.
Got about
That's an odd one to me because Dan Towers has come out, hasn't he, and specifically said this was not a mutual decision. This was me. I decided this.
about
Now-
30 minutes before he told him he was sacked as well.
Yeah, it's not. It's very sudden and very abrupt, and I feel like this is a very impatient and very, very, and please don't take this the wrong way, American listeners, very US sports-driven way of thinking. And we're not seeing results, nothing's improving, therefore we must get rid of the man at the top. No, not actually, because like you do need to build slowly and learn.
Well, the team even said at the start of the season, don't expect much from us. You know, that we are using this season as a learning experience.
Yeah, I mean, if Graham Loudon was a guy who was just like, Loudon's brake company and it was all his material that's going into these brakes that keep catching fire, fair enough. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think if the rest of the board are like, think we should maybe look at different brake material, and Graham Loudon's out there going, no, this bacon is doing a fantastic job. Plus, I really enjoy the sandwiches on a Sunday afternoon. Then that would be understandable.
But as I said the other week, are the Cadillac brakes made of fireworks? And as an American friend of ours pointed out, everything in America is made of fireworks. Thank you for that, Jana.
Oh, I will go back to the 6th of June at 11:39 in the morning UK time.
Oh, this is very precise.
Where, Chris, you said in our group chat, do Cadillac build their brakes out of bacon or something? And since then, since that day in June, which must have been, no, it's Monaco, wasn't it? Monaco. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
Since
Monaco,
then,
yeah.
7th of June, old bacon brakes. 28th of June, old bacon brakes there.
Have you
4th
just
of July,
control
old
F'd the word bacon in our group
bacon,
chat?
I have. 4th of July, old bacon, etc. 19th of July. I think old Bacon Breaks is in trouble. He's losing time hand over fist. Paul.
Surely
on
that
the
should have
same
been
day,
ham over
Bacon
fist.
suspension. Very good. Paul on the same day. Oh, looks like it's Bacon suspension this time. July the 25th. Old Bacon Breaks again. July the 26th. Smell of bacon at turn 13.
We've gone with the bacon thing then.
That
Yeah,
wasn't.
because I said it's either Brembo or
That's
Carbon
how many
Industries.
times it's happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's either Brembo or Carbon Industries. Well, actually, they've gone straight to Dane Pack. So
My favourite breakdown on the brakes is when Bottas in the last race couldn't get stopped coming into the pit lane, so he used the wall as a chock.
yeah, that was genius. To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm not slowing down. Don't want to get done for speeding. Just into the wall.
Yeah, the only problem with that was, of course, they couldn't actually get the fire extinguisher into the brakes that were then on fire. And they couldn't even use the
Yeah.
NASCAR method of fire extinguishing by kicking it out. Yeah, I can't remember what NASCAR race it was, because it was about one every 3/4 of an hour, but somebody's brakes were on fire in the pits, so the mechanic started kicking it.
It's optimistic.
So, where does that leave us, apart from... What has that cat done in that
She's
later
had
tray?
shit.
Right. We are having an enforced jump cut. I'm hitting pause. Time for an unjump cut after we've removed the offending item from the
Offending
left
item,
tray. And I'm going
yeah.
to have to notch filter the sound of scraping out. Anyway, Chris, you were about to say.
Yeah. So the new man at Cadillac, Marcin Budkowski, is it? I think is his name.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I know the surname, but I don't know how to pronounce whether it's Marcin, Martan. I don't know.
But he's come in from Alpine, has he not? Was he not at Alpine at some point?
He definitely was at Alpine at some point, yeah.
I was going to say, most of us have
so,
not
I mean,
been at Alpine at some point.
How is it just like? How is it he just gets, if he's come straight from Alpine, surely he would have had to hand his notice in or be put on a little bit gardening leave or something.
Did he disappear from Alpine around about the time Flavio reappeared at Alpine?
Possibly.
No, that wasn't that.
I think most people that disappeared
Davide
from...
Rigon. I can't remember his name now.
I was going to say,
The MotoGP guy. Yes, he had a very short stint, didn't he?
most people that disappeared from Alpine at the time that Flavio reappeared are now in motorway bridges.
Yeah. He's. I mean, I'm hoping that
As if by magic.
Bring.
I'm wondering if. I'm hoping he hasn't burned his bridges. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Or built them.
Because or built them. Yeah, sorry, word in my mind. But the way that Cadillacs run at the moment, I agree. I don't think Graham Loudon should have been let go this early. Clearly, they were looking for something bigger and stronger in the longer term. But we're only 11 races into this season. They've got rid of Graham Loudon already. And Dan Tarras has come out and said, look, this was very firm. But I think it's too soon to be sending Graham Loudon off on the last train home. It's utterly unfair.
I mean, after all that he's done for the team as well.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to just, Toro Rosso brought him in to sort of stabilize the ship a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it was, he made progress, you could say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like real progress.
Not the fake sound of progress.
No,
absolutely not.
Can we just stop these now?
Okay. Well, I can't finish a sentence then, can I?
Oh, God.
I would be standing on the rooftops. No, right, okay.
We're back. We are so fucking back.
Did anyone catch burn your bridges? I just want to check that one. Did we...
I missed that one. I got the second one.
Quite proud of that. Let's move on.
Please.
I have
don't know
looked
about
up. I have
podcasts,
looked
but
up his
spent 4
time
months
at
off.
Alpine. I have looked up his time at Alpine. He was there between January 21 and January 22, so it was a fairly
Oh, so
brief
quite a
stint.
while ago then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since
okay.
then
I
he's
thought
been
it was just now.
no, he's been working as a pundit for Polish TV. Since then, surprised you didn't catch him on Polish TV.
No, funnily enough, it's not one of the ones I normally tune into.
So, yes, Cadillac have got a new guy at the top who is going to be doing exactly the same things that the previous guy was doing for the rest of the season, because that's all they're capable of doing is basically trying to win the Formula 1.9 championship against Aston Martin.
Yeah. Which Aston Martin are probably now going to win. No, well, I mean, they had a point anyway. They got a point in Monaco. I don't see the point in rocking the ship now, given there wasn't clear. I mean, I thought he was at Alpine as well, but there wasn't a huge amount of demand for Bukowski. Why is there all of a sudden now not only a demand but a need for him to be in at the summer break? I
mean,
would have
even-
left that till the end of the season.
Well,
Has anybody seen the video, the social video of introducing the new manager post summer break, the new team principal to all of the people at the factory? The faces aren't enamored, shall we say? There's a lot of furrowed brows, and as if to say, like, all right, carry on. What's going on here? Like the old guy was doing a perfectly cromulent job. He was doing, he was being okay. He just had to see us through this first year, and then you could make changes. You got rid of him in the summer break of season 1.
Yeah.
Dan Tarris must be under pressure to get some kind of result. And by result, I don't mean like points or wins or anything like that. I mean, somebody somewhere has to be kicking him to say, we need to see progress in order to keep putting money into this.
This is MasterCard Lola just spread over a longer term than one race, isn't it? You know, they got
Slightly less Italian.
they got forced into joining the grid a year ahead of schedule with a car that wasn't even, well, I was going to say it wasn't even close to ready, but it wasn't even close to being a car. Will you stop sitting on that fucking mixer? We're having
The Podcats have had 4 months off, and
they are now making themselves very well known. But yeah, I mean, Lola had all the pressure from MasterCard to get on the grid at the start of 1996 with a car that was barely a car. You know, it had, what was it? It had 0 wind tunnel time, and they actually found out it wasn't symmetrical.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was the following year, 97. I think I might be wrong, but I think it might have been when they turned up. Did they even get out of the garage for practice?
Yeah, they made it out the garage, and there was something like 11 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, they didn't qualify, and then they just didn't turn up again after.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and then went bust. And I just think Cadillac might be showing sort of having the same attitude from the backers pointed towards them. It's like, you know, why aren't you even the best American team on the grid? It's like, well, the other one has been around for a few more years than us, and they know what they're doing a lot better.
Yeah, they've also apparently not particularly pleased with the monetary budget of their team. I mean, obviously, Haas run on an incredibly small budget in comparison to some of the other teams.
For anyone that saw the Gunter Steiner spoken word performances or an evening with or whatever it was, there were a lot of comments about Gene Haas's wallet being triple lock
Closed.
security. Yeah, there were moths in there that they previously thought were extinct, I think was one phrase that he used. So yeah, I mean, Haas have got a tiny budget. Cadillac are throwing as much in as the cost cap allows, and more than it does on things that it doesn't cover. And yeah, they're not going to build a winning car straight from the off.
They've
No.
also been linked to Camaro, whatever we're calling him this week, as an alternative to Colton Herta.
Oh, Colton Herta's done.
I mean, they need an
surely.
alternative to Colton Herta. That apparently is where they're looking.
Right. Just
There were two drivers I was really looking forward to seeing in F2 this year, and that was Carlo Rovanpera and Colton Herta. Now, Rovanpera's not doing it this year, and Herta is fucking awful.
anyone that's not on our Discord.
What I like there is that
Yeah, anyone that's not on
the
our
internet
Discord.
slightly
Well,
cut out that for me there.
can I do this bit now?
Sorry, go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, anyone that's not on our Discord won't know this one, but we have officially renamed the participation award the Colton Herta Participation Award. Because every F2 race,
He does fuck all.
he sometimes gets as high as 12th before the pit stops. When he's on a different strategy.
The internet just cut out for me there, and Paul, Chris, you sound like you went, Colton Herta is fucking awful.
It's always
I
bad
hope
when the
everyone
backing
else
vocals
heard it
happen.
that way too. to be perfectly
Yeah, I hope
honest.
that's recorded.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard it
Sorry.
normal, I'm afraid to say.
Give me,
Oh, no.
give me 5 minutes and I can cut and paste that.
Don't Craig David me.
Selector.
All right, give me 7 days and I'll fix it.
Oh no, even worse.
For our American listeners, Craig Dave was an artist in the UK.
Was.
He's
Name
still
a
a
Craig
going
David song of the
concern.
last 20 years.
He had like
A
a bit of a
going concern.
revival. I think he did have like a
Going
bit of a
concern.
revival a few years back, didn't he? He did like some dancey stuff.
He came back and he was jacked. Like he'd been to the gym for 20 years by the looks of things.
I know he was banned from playing football in the UK for quite a while because when he was playing for an amateur club, he got sent off and never paid the fine, so the English FA banned him.
Wow. He used to come on at Southampton and do the halftime talks to the crowd. I went to a couple of Fulham games there where he did that.
I bet that was motivating.
Well, you'll be surprised here, it wasn't.
You need to motivate the crowd at Southampton. What is wrong with those people?
Speaking as a Portsmouth fan, Chris wants to...
Fratton Park is the loudest stadium in England.
But yes, Colton Herta, fucking hell, what a letdown.
Yeah. It's sort of sad, really, because I know that there was talk of him getting into the Toro Rosso around the time they took De Vries, and it could well have ended the same way as it ended with De Vries. We don't know, but at least that would have been definitive 3 years ago, and he would have had more time to suss what he needs to do to get his career back on track.
I think McLaren even gave him a test drive.
Yeah. Was that the one in Portugal?
The one in Portugal that we managed to get the footage of thanks to Adam.
Yeah. Colton Herta was given a run out in a 3-year-old McLaren, I think, TPC, testing previous cars.
I think it was, yeah.
McLaren do that really annoying thing where they put all their old cars with the current livery on it, so even
you can't tell what it is.
No, so even when Mario Andretti, when he drove that car around Laguna Seca, was it 2012 McLaren? But it had like the 2024 livery on it. It's just like, this is just wrong. What are you doing?
Colton Herta is currently 16th in the F2 standings. And just for anyone who's wondering what the super license points conversion is for 16, you get 0 for 16th. You don't get any until you go up to 10th, and he is 20 points away from 10th place in Trapuvazak. So it's not looking great.
It's only one win.
Yeah. Colton Herta's highest finish this year is 5th in a sprint race.
I think that was shenanigans as well. I think they had a bit of shenanigans in that one.
Yeah, wasn't one of the Canadian ones, didn't Key and Shields finish 5th?
Yes, that does ring
Yeah,
a
in
bell.
Montreal, the feature race in Montreal.
And for Key and Shields to, well, finish, there's got to be something going on.
Yeah. So the replacement is potentially Camera / Kamara.
That seems to
Elite
be,
is
yeah,
applicable.
he seems to be the one getting all the chat.
It's probably only going to be him and Soloff coming through from F2 this year then.
It's not a
If so.
vintage class, is it, at the minute?
No, I don't see much happening in the future for Mini. I mean, Alex Dunn is also a going concern, but...
Shit, he's going. Be concerned.
Yeah, the crash test dunny.
It's a good job, isn't it, really, for Alpine that Colapinto has sort of picked up a little bit, and is doing all right in the last few races, because otherwise we could be staring down the barrel of Alex Dunn in Formula One next year.
Or Kush Miney.
No, not Chris Miney. No, he's not. That's not a thing that's going to be happening. I don't think.
So, yeah, this is the thing. I agree. I'm adamant that Kush Miney will not be making it to F1, but he is 10 championship positions higher than Colton Herta.
Who will also not be making it to F1.
No. Oh, he's behind his teammate, Ritomo Miata.
Oh,
Who I
God.
haven't really thought about in F1 terms. He's behind Villa Gomez. He's behind Montoya, Gerther.
I mean,
Sebastian
Montoya's only
had
there
an
because of the
awful
surname,
season.
isn't he?
I mean, he's not had a good season, has he? He's had such bad luck.
I was going
And
to say,
to be fair,
we don't
some of it has been bad decisions as well.
we don't know how good Sebastian Montoya is because he's usually got somebody else's nose cone in his side pod.
Yeah, it'd be good to give Sebastian Montoya, like, I hope he gets a second. Is this his first season in F2 or second?
Second.
I think it might be a second, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was going to say it'd be
I
nice
think
for
he
him to have
might have done a couple of years in F3 before he got to F2.
a clean season in F2 would be really good for Sebastian Montoya. But he hasn't had one yet.
No, he's barely had a clean weekend.
Yeah, he did 3 years in F3 and now he's in his second year of F2.
That's usually when it's either, yes, you proved yourself, you're moving up to an F1 team, or European Le Mans series awaits.
Oh, he's done European Le Mans.
Oh, DTM then.
He could be shuffled out the way after Monza for whoever finished 6th in the F3 championship.
Oh, that's the usual, isn't it?
Yeah,
Usually,
yeah. Towards the end,
generally
you do
is,
see.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The week afterwards would be Mad Ring, which is not the track to start your F2 career on. That said, having played it on the F1 game, it's not a track. And having looked at the photos in real life of it 3 weeks away from host the F1 race, it's also currently in real life not a track.
I've seen the videos that Ferrari have put up because they appear to have got the rights to go and do a filming ahead of everybody else at the Man Ring, and it looks okay. Is it not a good circuit when you put it all together? A bit like the Vietnam track that never saw the light of day.
It's got about 400 corners. You get on the throttle and go, oh, it's another corner. Oh, that's all right. I'll go round this. And then, no, another corner. Especially the last sector. The last sector is sort of left, right, left, right, left, right.
So it's
straight.
Korea.
Yeah, Yongan, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Azerbaijan.
Without the fun
If
bit.
if the first sector was the whole track.
90
There's
degree
a-
left.
You take the first corner, which is sort of a left hand which goes into a sweeping right, and then you go up the hill and there's a really sharp braking turn which goes uphill and right, and even with the brake assist on the F1 game, I'm in the wall nearly every time. It's the only race I think I did in the season where I didn't finish on the podium, and I'm not bigging myself up here. I'm crap. I have the assists on. That's an awful track.
I'm just looking at the track map now. Jesus, yeah, it does look terrible.
It's a bit all over the place, isn't it?
Something like 23 corners or something, isn't it? 22.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Jeez, no, that's it's gonna be a mess.
I often try, when I look at a new track, I try and think what the shape reminds me of, and I can't put a shape on this.
Somebody sneezing with a condom on the nose.
That's quite specific.
You know, like you get track stickers and people are just like, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, really obvious, like straight away, like oh, Nürburgring, oh, that's Macau, like yeah, that's really cool. Oh, Monaco, yeah, all right. This is not going to be one of those track stickers that people are going to be like, I went to Madring.
It looks like an elephant, but like an elephant with problems.
The elephant man, maybe.
A water pistol with prostate trouble?
Yeah, I was wondering, it's like a gun which is also foam, a magnum which shoots foam.
Or like a chunky spar. Like spar I always think looks like a drill or a glue gun.
Yeah,
This
the
is
glue gun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a similar sort of shape, but a bit flabby.
The
right
architects,
end looks like it's got erection problems.
We're not advertising Roman anymore.
Oh, sorry.
the architect's name on Wikipedia is in red. Not a great sign.
Although he does have a page on the Italian Wikipedia.
Is it Thurman Hilke?
Jano Zaffelli.
Oh, so have they gone Spanish for everything?
No, this is an Italian, and he appears to do lots of MotoGP stuff.
He
Oh,
is an
okay. So
Italian.
has it been designed with that in mind? Is it also going to be MotoGP?
Don't know.
He is an Italian designer and photographer, known in particular for his work as a racetrack designer.
Okay. What other tracks has he designed?
Misano, Mugello.
Mugello is amazing.
Well, he has carried out interventions on Misano.
Like reworkings. Yeah.
Interventions?
Imola,
What, like sitting down and
Monza.
telling it that it's got to start behaving?
Yeah, no, he's done some work on high profile circuits. The Sepang circuit in Malaysia, Bahrain.
Oh yeah, the Bahrain Grand. Oh, there's something else we got to talk about. The Bahrain Grand Prix
yes,
in Malaysia.
Oh, yes.
What else? Singapore, Yas Marina, the Kimi Ring, something called the Automotodrom Grobnik in Croatia, Silverstone, Zandvoort, Paul Ricard, Francia.
How have we not heard of this guy?
Francia Corta, which I've no idea where that is. It's in Brescia, apparently. Portimao
Italy.
and Cremona.
Yeah,
So,
Half those sounded made up. I'm sure they're not.
But yeah, he's done some work on fairly high profile circuits. Now, whether that's design work or that's his photography. Apparently, he did half the remodelling of Zandvoort, and he was responsible for the banking on turn 3.
Oh,
I'll
that's
reserve judgment for now then.
Which,
Kieran just sent 2 photos through as well.
Which,
of-
according
of
to the
Madrid.
Wikipedia page, badly translated from Italian, turn 3 created using, for the first time on a racetrack, a golden section built on the basis of the Fibonacci sequence. So apparently,
Golden ratio.
turn 3 at Zandvoort is based on the golden ratio.
Nobody tell me not James Keenan. I'll write an album about turn 3 at Zandvoort.
So yes,
Yeah, those photos I've sent on are Madring with just under 3 weeks to go.
Is it 3 or is it
What are you
just over 2?
they
No,
also.
Monza is just over 2. So it's
Oh, is
just
it?
over 3, I should say then.
I'm getting a very Formula E circuit vibe about it, which, you know,
Yeah, that's fair.
cinder blocks in
No.
a car park.
I know what I'm looking at here. This isn't the Mad Ring. We've all been duped, ladies and gentlemen. This is Valencia.
It
I
does.
thought it was unseasonably warm during the track inspection.
Yeah, it does have an air of absolute fuck up about it, doesn't it?
Just for context, if you haven't seen these photos online, the tarmac's down, but a lot of the curbing isn't finished. The first photo I sent on is around sort of turn 16, 17, And that is on the game a huge complex. And right now it's sort of one warehouse wall and a lot of scaffolding.
I was going to say that corner appears to be made of scaffolding pipes.
Yes, it's not. They've not put any of the fencing up yet. I don't know what it's going to be made of, whether they're going to put concrete around it and paint it like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of other tracks which are like that. Interlagos at points. But of course, this is a majority street circuit, even if it's a new build street. So it doesn't look right at the moment. It doesn't feel right on the game. I imagine there's people who listen to this who have played the game. Hopefully they can, if not agree with me, acknowledge what I'm trying to say. I don't like it at all. I really don't.
Right, I'll tell you what, my quest for next week, because it's free on Xbox Game Pass, I will download the game, download the 26 expansion, and I will have a blast on it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got it on the 26 on the Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a bash on it, and I won't use any assists.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. I think if I make it to turn 2, I'd be blessed.
But I'll be using a steering wheel and pedals, not a gamepad. So that's.
Oh yeah, you're a professional. I'm very much not in your league.
Yeah, using brake assist when you've got steering wheel and pedals that cost an inordinate amount of money didn't really is cheating. Sim racing, couch to 5k for gamers. You start playing on your couch, before you know it, you've spent 5k. Right, so yes, the delayed Bahrain Grand Prix in Sepang. I mean, it's great that Sepang's coming back on the calendar.
I would like to complain because I had agreed or scheduled my kind of weekend shifts around the fact that there was not a race that weekend. And the scheduling of the race, had it have been in Bahrain, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have been after my shift, but because it's in Sepang, it will be during my shift. So I'm very unhappy about this.
So I'll be watching it twice.
Yes.
Please be a good one.
Yeah. I believe Jane's away that week, which is somewhat coincidental given that she spent many years saying, why aren't we going back to Sepang?
It would really kick her when she was down if Carlos was to get a good result.
Let's not. Yes. I please, for the love of God, please.
Yeah, I think it's great that Sepang's coming back onto the calendar. That is the first sort of replacement race we've got for the Gulf states races that, for reasons that we're not going to go into here because it's way too political, haven't happened, and a damn good chance that the ones that are still scheduled won't be happening. One thing that had been suggested was a race in December at Imola.
This is stupid.
This is just... No.
We looked up the weather, didn't we? And it's like, you'll need like your thermals on. It's cold.
What was it? It was something like average daily temperature
about
was
9 or something.
6, 7, 8 or 9 degrees. Chance of precipitation about 70-odd%.
But even moving away from like comfort for fans, the cars do not work in that temperature. Tyres don't work in that temperature.
So there's a little bit of a conspiracy theory about this, and I know we don't generally do conspiracy theories on this particular podcast
anymore.
Others are available.
Did we ever?
That's what they want you to think.
But the where is think geographically? Where is Imola?
Italy.
Quite close to Bologna.
Yes. Yeah, there is that.
So it would appear that a lot of people are pushing for Imola to be the final race of the season, where they may well possibly crown Kimi Antonelli the champion a few miles away from his hometown.
And I think they will have about a 6-hour-a-day window to get everything in.
The race will be on Sunday, the 5th of December, if it does go ahead. The average temperature during the day on the 5th of December last year in Bologna was 2 degrees C, which is about 39, 40 Fahrenheit, isn't it? 41
It's quite
Fahrenheit.
nippy there.
Too cold for winter testing.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean that is even making the Las Vegas nighttime sessions look positively thermal.
Yeah.
There has been talk of the Istanbul park potentially being used as well.
I mean that is back on that is back on the calendar from next year, and I've already seen TV adverts for the race for the 2027.
Portimao was. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say the 2027 Turkish Grand Prix adverts for the race, voiced by Karun Chandok.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Portimao is on the calendar next year, but the BBC was saying that they probably won't take a race this year because they've got to get everything up to spec for it coming back full-time next year.
So
It's not
they've got
like the
tinkering.
COVID times.
Yeah,
where they had
they're quite
months of
happy to
nothing.
sit back. Yeah, they're quite happy to sit back and wait until 27 instead of rushing to get things ready for 26.
Exactly that, yeah. I think that's the right move. It secures
I
it
agree.
longer term.
Yeah, I think any replacement races will have to be at a circuit that is a calendar regular. But it's just a question of where with the weather.
Pre-existing one.
Unless they just combine the last two races into just have one race, and you're guaranteed to get the good weather, and the circuit is now completely up to F1 standard. Kyle Army.
Again, it's not a regular though, is it?
Are you guaranteed good weather in that neck of the woods?
Well, it's summer, isn't it?
It'll be the middle of summer, so you're in with more of a chance than you are in Bologna. You're certainly going to get warmer than 2 degrees.
It's not just sort of a pop down to Kyalami though, is it?
That's the problem.
journey.
That's the problem with the distance.
Yeah.
I think the reason why it fell off the calendar in the first place was just the logistics of getting everything to South Africa and back were just nightmarish. I think the last one was 93, was it? The last Kyalami?
93. Yeah, that is. I think.
Yeah, because I mean, don't forget back then Bernie was paying for all the transport himself, and I think his attitude was, "No, sod it."
Yeah, I think that there is. Sorry, just to let you know, I've just had a warning saying, "Do you want to stay in the studio?" I don't know if everyone else has had that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Am I still here? Yes, I want to stay in the
Yeah.
studio.
So I think we're all still good. We're all good.
Yeah, we're all still
Okay, good.
good.
I was just checking it in case anyone else got that warning. So if you're looking at your regulars, you're probably going to have to take circuits which have already done a race this year. And they'd have to tick the box of, if it wasn't Imola, they would have to be in a warm place. So it has to be, Imola or warmer, preferably warmer. It has to be accessible. It has to not be a street circuit because you have to apply months and ages in advance for the permits to sort all that out. And you, apart from going back to somewhere like Cota or Mexico, you probably can't. And by that time, you're back over in Europe, except you would have just been in Las Vegas. So there are options. They're just not very attractive ones.
Yeah, it is going to be a tough one. I think given the current political climate, the end of the season is looking very fluid, and I know that F1 don't want Las Vegas to have the last race of the season.
Yeah.
Because who wants the last thing you see in an F1 season to be Terry Crews?
Yeah, but he could turn up at any race just because you're not in Las Vegas. It doesn't mean you're necessarily going to avoid it.
Stupid bloody podium drive.
Oh, I hate it.
We've had the limo, we've had the Lego car.
The race started at 4 a.m. It's now 10 to 6. We know who's won. Let me go to bed.
No, let's drive 8 miles at like fucking 3 miles per hour to the Bellagio for the ceremony, and then drive all the way back again just for the actual podium. Like, I'm confused. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, just sort it out.
If you're cancelling the final two F1 races, or rather rescheduling them to a different track, then you're also going to have to look at the first two Formula E races of next year, which take place in the middle of December at Jeddah. And it was going to be the first time they'd gone to Jeddah, because I think they'd done Riyadh, hadn't they?
I'm happy to let this one
have done
go.
Jeddah.
Let them race there anyway.
I think Formula E was in. I think Formula E was
causing tens of pounds of damage.
Yeah. Formula E was in, what was it, Diriyah?
They did do Diriyah, I think, yes.
Diriyah, not Riyadh, sorry. They're going to Circuit of the Americas next February. That's going to be
Cool.
weird.
That'll be a thing that happens.
Oh, God, and they're doing the Mad Ring.
We said it looked Formula E-ish.
Dear.
Their spiritual home. So we do have stuff to come this season. We haven't got a clue what it is or where it's going to be, except for Malaysia and Holland this weekend. Oh, sorry, Netherlands. Holland is a region.
Is it in the part of the Netherlands that is Holland, though?
I couldn't actually tell you. My Dutch geography is.
I think it is. I think it's in
I
Holland,
thought it was.
But I think it is. It is Netherlands, though, isn't it? It's not.
The country,
is
yes.
Netherlands.
It is in the province of North Holland.
So we'll be seeing the last race for the time being at Zandvoort.
Yes.
Because
God, I forget it's next to a Centre Parks, isn't it?
Is it? Lord.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Again, for our American listeners, Centre Parks is like a woodland Disneyland where everything is double the price.
It's not like a woodland
No,
Disneyland.
you are
'cause that's
overselling.
Yeah.
It is Disneyland for the ITV2 generation.
Now explain ITV2 to
It's
the
where
Americans.
people who want to go
ITV2
camping.
is for people who find TLC a little too intellectual.
It's like for people who want to go sort of camping and outdoorsiness, but don't actually want to do that.
Actually, want to go camping around Dawson.
I'll go camping if it involves checking into a hotel.
Or chalet. It's usually like a chalet.
Yeah, a chalet and paying
Yeah.
25 quid for a burger.
It's a hotel.
Yeah. £9 for a Foster's.
Jesus.
Jeez.
£9.
How much for an actual beer?
Like that. Yeah. I went to see Sutton United on Saturday and Foster's was £3.50. I turned up at 2:45 and they'd sold out. It's just like...
That's amazing.
Again, for context, kick off at 3 p.m. Sorry, we just sold out pre-game of the cheap Fosters.
Do you reckon somebody's wandered in and was like, 100 pints of Foster's, please?
Yeah. That Simpsons episode where they get the tickets to the gig. And they say, can I pay you later for the 45,000 tickets? Yeah, sure.
We have seriously veered off into too many tangents. Well, I think that is about our comeback show. When we do the next one, which I'm hoping is going to be on Monday, I will sort out or source or even write myself an Is That Glock. But if somebody wants to send in an Is That Glock, if you can still remember what to do, drop us a line, 3legs4wheels@gmail.com. We are at 3legs4wheels on the socials, and individually we are
At Sean Cowper.
I've turned all my socials off. No, I haven't really. Probably best place to probably get me is probably on Instagram at Chris Flood Music, if you want to follow me there.
I'm at Kieran is boring.
and I am still at Pablo100, which is just as boring as Kieran.
Oh, thanks. Did you call me boring? What do you say?
Don't forget the website, 3legs4wheels.com. We've got the Prediction League on there, which has been running in the break. So you can put in your predictions for what you think is going to happen this weekend, top 5 wise, and DNFs and safety cars and what have you. And
You have to add Sonoda.
You
to
are
that
going to
now.
have to add Sonoda.
Going to have to add Sonoda. By the time this comes out, I will have added Sonoda.
I
If
mean,
you think he's going to get top
realistically,
10.
do you have to? Do you really have to add
Yeah,
Sonoda?
but can you ever predict what Yuki's going to do? Well, apart from swear. On the website as well as a link to our Discord, which there's always loads of chat going on there about F1, music, gaming, God knows what. It's just a regular hive of scum and activity. We will hopefully be back next week, and we'll have a Grand Prix to talk about. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.